Welcome back. We're seeing more voting rights activists weigh in on Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema after she voted to keep the filibuster, something that helped put a stop to key voting rights bills in the Senate. Overnight, Voto Latino, a nonprofit aimed at helping young Hispanic and Latino voters, launched the Adios Sinema campaign. They plan to buy ads in Arizona ahead of the 2024 primary when Senator Sinema is up for re-election. 2 years. This comes after the Arizona Democratic Party's executive board formally censured Senator Sinema over her filibuster vote. So we know how many Democrats feel about her, but what about the people who voted her into office, which is a mix of Democrats, independents, even some Republicans? NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Leigh Caldwell spoke with some of them, joins me now from Maricopa County, Arizona. So Leanne, Maricopa County is home to 60% of the voters in the state. It is a big county. What have voters from both parties been saying to you about Senator Sinema and the decisions she's made in Washington?
Good morning, Joe. So for the fact that Democrats, the base of the party here, are unhappy with her, that is absolutely an understatement. Those Democrats are furious. They think that she is not supporting the president, not supporting voting rights, which is something really critical to them, because all of this is happening in the backdrop where the state legislature is once again introducing a bunch of legislation to make it more difficult for Arizonans to vote. So I talked to a couple members of that legislature. Both are Democrats. One, Andres Cano, is a huge critic of Senator Sinema right now. Another Democrat, Cesar Chavez, he says, hey, let's give her a chance. Let's listen.
She stands up for what's right for the people, and she's not playing politics where she just goes by the party.
Really?
I didn't vote for her last time.
Yeah.
Either. But I would do it this time for sure.
It's kind of interesting to figure out if she's really going to be on, if she's going to be right about her decision not to support that change.
So I threw to the wrong soundbite, Joe, but those were voters. And so let me talk about those voters. The first one was a Republican. And I spoke to several Republicans here on the street who say that they're really happy with her right now. Independent voters, they say, well, it was a little bit of a mixed bag. So she does have some support here among voters, but they are not the base of the party, Joe.
So within the Democratic Party specifically, you've spoken with elected officials within the party. What are they saying about Sinema right now?
Yeah, now we'll get to the other two. And that's the thing. The base of the party is just not happy, most of it anyway. And so let's play that soundbite of those two representatives. Andres Cano, he's a young, up-and-coming member of the state legislature. He is, like I said, very critical. And then another, Cesar Chavez, he says he comes from a low to middle income section of Phoenix. And he says that his voters just don't have time to worry about voting rights. Let's listen to what they had to say.
I know it's a couple years away, but would you support her campaign next time around?
Absolutely not. And I think ultimately we've seen a lot of organizations who help get her to the point that she is today to be able to demonstrate that we're serious on this one particular issue, on protecting our freedom to vote.
I think that the majority of Democrats in this case are going to look at what's that 99% that she's done for our party, for our platform, but most importantly for Arizona. And that 1%, push it aside, because at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy to be an elected official when you have to hold yourself responsible and accountable to all individuals.
So, but the question is she going to run for re-election again? Her race isn't until 2024. And there's a huge effort to find a primary against her among the base of the party. And so even if she has support among a lot of Republicans, is she able to get through a Democratic primary, Joe?
All right. Leigh Caldwell in Maricopa County. Thank you, Leigh.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.